Welcome to Kiowa County, with friendly people and interesting places. Kiowa County was formed in 1901, 6 years before Oklahoma became a state. The opening of the Kiowa Comanche Apache reservations attracted more than 165,000 pioneers and was the only area in Oklahoma to be settled by lottery. Homesteaders called it the cream of all lands. Kiowa County has made 2 videos to capture and preserve this heritage. First is the Kiowa County Centennial Documentary, the history of the pioneer life in the county. Second is this video that reflects Kiowa County today, its places of interest, and the well-known annual celebrations. Kiowa County, Oklahoma is 32 miles south of I-40 and rests mostly between Highways 9 on the north and Highway 62 on the south, Mountain View and Saddle Mountain on the east, and Lone Wolf, Quartz Mountain on the west, and U.S. Highway 183 running north and south through the middle of the county. In addition to beautiful farmland, it has rolling shortgrass prairies and an uncommon mixture of granite, limestone, and quartz mountain. It is often said that there is not a more beautiful view than driving west from Hobart toward Lone Wolf. Quartz Mountains and Lake Lugard-Altus, or south toward Roosevelt, Mountain Park, and Snyder, and see and visit the Windmill Winery and Vineyards, Lake Tom Steed, and the Wichita Mountains. Enjoy your ride through Kiowa County and be ready to visit time and again throughout the year as each of the community's annual celebrations occur. The Oklahoma pioneer spirit is alive and well in Kiowa County. In Hobart, the annual Arts on the Square, along with the Memorial Day celebration, parade, and evening entertainment are something you'll surely enjoy. While on the tree-shaded Courthouse Square, enjoy the audio tour while you walk through the gigantic mosaic, the tile mat that is, of the memorial of Kiowa County and the life-size carved statue of Chief Lone Wolf. Visit the oldest continuous operating courthouse in the state, Kiowa County's own courthouse, and then visit the Kiowa County Historical Museum and view the video of the county's first 100 years.
But if everybody will come forward now, we'll do our removal of the cover for the sign.
Also, look across the street at the site of the General Tommy Franks Leadership Institute and Museum.
First of all, I want to welcome everybody here. We're just delighted that this is happening in Hobart, America. Exciting times in Hobart. We think we're making things that are going to make a difference for years to come, the future of this part of the state.
I'm Tom Franks, and I'm a proud resident of Kiowa County, and I'm proud of Hobart, Oklahoma.
You must see this project in motion. It is unlike anything this community, or this state for that matter, has ever seen before, and it has a national and an international interest. Then turn the kids loose at the new Exploration Station Playground, or relax at the historic Hobart Carnegie Library. Or you might want to attend an on-stage play at the Shortgrass Theater. Hunter Park offers the entire family a place to relax, walk, and play while looking at the beautiful lake and fountain. Now, each year, you'll want to bring the kids and visit the antique tractor show and exhibits of how things were done in the pioneer days, plus enjoy the fly-in at Hobart's Municipal Airport. The antique car show always draws entries from throughout the state of Oklahoma and other states. Each October, make plans for the Fall Festival, Bluegrass Music Festival, 6 or more bands, Indian Powwow, Crafts Festival, and it winds up in December with a Christmas tour of homes, tree lighting ceremony, and the cash giveaway on the square of an estimated $6,000. 3 antique malls in downtown Hobart and the original soda fountain at Booth's Drug are always available for your shopping enjoyment. While in Hobart, stay at one of the 3 bed and breakfasts and enjoy dining in choice restaurants featuring American, Chinese, Mexican, barbecue, or just plain old good burgers. School activities provide year-round entertainment for communities throughout Kiowa County. The new softball complex east of Hobart on Highway 183 and the new regulation track at the Hobart High School bring events to this area several times each year. The Mountain View Free Fair began in 1915. It's an annual event occurring the first full weekend in August in Mountain View. The 3-day event features entertainment, rides, games, food concessions, a livestock show, and a dance Friday and Saturday nights. Mountain View's own well-known country poet, Leroy Jones, is part of the entertainment. People come from all over Oklahoma, Texas, and Kansas to enjoy the fun, fellowship, food, and entertainment at this historic event. While in Mountain View, a must-see is the Mountain View Museum, which had its grand opening in June 2006. The exhibits and memorabilia about the Mountain View community are most interesting and informative. Of particular interest is the exhibit telling the story of Mountain View's own Delph Jelly Bryce, an FBI agent whose claim to fame was the investigations, pursuit, and apprehension of many infamous bank robbers and organized crime figures. He was known countrywide for his lightning-fast draw and the ability to shoot clay pigeons with a pistol instead of a shotgun. The nickname Jelly resulted while pursuing bank robbers. Bryce shot through the rear car window, hitting the driver, causing him to wreck. When Bryce reached the car, the driver was reputed to have said, "You blankety-blank jelly bean, if you ever tell anybody a jelly bean like you plugged me, I'll kill you." Bryce was in plain clothes and was wearing a white Palm Beach suit, two-tone brown shoes, and was a natty straw hat. From that day forward, he was known as Jelly Bryce. Also in Mountain View is the Blacksmith Museum, owned and operated by a true blacksmith, Max Scrutter. Original blacksmith work is done in this museum shop, taking you back to those pioneer days. Max Scrutter and his staff are real artists. The shop is open daily to meet the current needs of the surrounding communities. Orders come from throughout Oklahoma and surrounding states. The Godebo Get Down occurs each Labor Day weekend in the thriving metropolis of Godebo, and it includes a parade, crafts, games, rides, food concessions, and an auction. Several hundred people always turn out for this historic event, and each year it concludes with a wonderful evening meal followed by a live band and dance. Cooperton is a tiny town located on the west side of the ancient Wichita Mountains. Founded just a few years before statehood, it once had about 20 businesses. Entering its 15th year is the well-known Cooperton Dance for Seniors every Saturday night. People come from long distances throughout Oklahoma and Texas to enjoy the live band, dancing, friendships that have developed through the many years, and lots of great food. Dancers often dress for the seasons of Halloween, etc. at the Cooperton Saturday Night Dance. Saddle Mountain is a community dating back to the 1890s. It's located in the Wichita Mountains in southeast Kiowa County on scenic State Highway 115, about 17 miles south of Mountain View. It was named by the Indians for the mountain known as Saddle Mountain, located about a mile to the southeast. The store was opened in 1907 after the opening of the U.S. Post Office. The present cobblestone store building was built in the early 1920s, but was closed in 1955. In 1994, the store building was restored and a new fire station was built. The store is also a community building and displays over 500 photos dating back to the 1890s. Roosevelt, with the backdrop of the Wichita Mountains and once a thriving community, now consists of the Windmill Winery and Vineyards, a convenience store, and is almost consumed by Parts World. The winery hosts tours on a daily basis and gives you a tour of the vineyard and the winery.
Hi, I'm Rusty and Dottie Allard, and we're the owners of Windmill Winery, located north of Roosevelt, Oklahoma. We make all our wines here out of grapes grown out of our vineyard.
They are also available for wine tasting at certain events or celebrations throughout the community. The Lone Wolf 4th of July celebration includes booths, parade, karaoke, and entertainment includes Roy Lee Scott and Brian White. The day concludes with not only entertainment but also fireworks and a dance. And you must visit and see Lone Wolf come alive during this full day and evening celebration. It's a fun day for all. And there's not a more beautiful area in this country than the Quartz Mountain State Park and Lake Lugert Altus as a destination for boating, camping, cabins, the dam, golf course, water slides, hiking paths, mountain climbing areas, not to mention the beautiful lodge and meeting center. The Summer Arts Festival for Youth is a statewide event for those interested and talented in the arts. Performances are almost continuous for the 3-week period, and then comes the 3 days annual Quartz Mountain Music Festival, each July held in the 700-seat Robert M. Kerr Performing Arts Center at the lodge, referred to as Magic of the Mountain. On stage are the Quartz Mountain Festival Orchestra, the Quartz Mountain Chamber Players, Polk, St. Jazz, and Oboe soloist Joseph Robinson, who captured the magic of the mountain. The Performing Arts Center is referred to by these famous musicians as an acoustical wonder. The Snyder Mountain Park Chamber of Commerce Centennial Western Day celebration occurs each October in Snyder, and it includes a parade, car, truck, and motorcycle show, quilt show, and contests that include tractor pull, barbecue cook-off, cutest little Mr. and Miss poker walk, also bed races, stick horse and barrel races, crazy legs, games, music, and food concessions. The day ends with a live band and street dance in the evening. Each December, Snyder celebrates the season with a Christmas parade, floats, and a day of activities for all to enjoy. So bring your favorite float, antique vehicle, or whatever, and join in the parade and all the fun. Mountain Park's Old Settlers Reunion and Independence Day celebration is held each July in Mountain Park. Now this is 2 days of good family fun and great food. RV hookups available at beautiful Lake Tom Steed in Great Plains State Park, which is very close. Kiowa County's friendly people invite you to come and enjoy the annual celebrations in this county. The Mountain View Free Fair, Go to Bo Get Down, Cooperton Senior Dance, Snyder Mountain Park Western Day, Mountain Park's Old Settlers Reunion, Lake Tom Steed and Quartz Mountain State Park for water sports and fun, Roosevelt for the Windmill Winery, Hobart for celebrations almost monthly. Kiowa County is a great place to visit, work, or live. For specific information on dates and places on any of these county events, call the Chamber of Commerce or City Hall of the particular town, or go to the Hobart website, hobartok.com, or call the Hobart Chamber of Commerce at 580-726-2553. Kiowa County, Oklahoma, a great place to live.